Hello you guys, it's Jalen Martinez, aka the Suburban Grower. And if you're wondering why I'm sweating before we start this video, it is simply because I just got done running on the treadmill. So I was like, you know what, I'm already sweaty. I may as well come outside and do a video. My neighbor's dog is saying hello. What's up, buddy? Anywho, make a long story short, I have not been updating you on our figs, man. Hold on, first and foremost, let me show you how big they are. Now, just really quick, this is a brown turkey fig, and I have not showed you guys this tree in the past because, believe it or not, I cut this tree all the way down to here. And all of this came out this year. I would not lie to you. I don't have no reason to. I don't have any reason to make it up. But what I wanted to show you guys is, look at all of these figs, man. Like, one day I came out here and they were that size. The next day I came out here, they were that size. So what I found out about figs is that they ripen later in the fall. And what has to happen is they practically have to bust open for you to know that they're ripe. And here we're gonna have some, as you can see here, that are probably going to ripen up later on, which is totally fine. Granted, we have some kind of early winter to come through here, which hasn't happened the short 4 years that we've been here. We don't start getting down into the 40s until late December. So these guys have plenty of time to ripen up. Even the small branch has these beautiful figs. So I'm just ecstatic right now, man. I mean, put the fruit aside, to see this tree now flourishing after, if I tell you the honest to God truth, earlier this year I was like, you know what, I may as well dig this guy up. And just to tell you guys a funny story while I'm on the subject of figs, and then we're gonna move on to the pear tree. I was selling a lawnmower. Believe it or not, I was selling a lawnmower that I had, and I was right here, and I brought the lawnmower from over here behind the gate, brought it right here, and the gentleman dropped down the blade right on top of this guy and completely devastated it. And I mean, it was, goodness gracious, it couldn't have been no more than about that tall, but it was making really good progress. So now we have all of these branches kind of shooting out the ground in all directions, which is, now that I look at it, it's totally fine. So everything happens for a reason. But you can imagine I had to I had to hold my tongue. But anywho, as you can see, it was seemingly beneficial. So all right, let's go ahead and move on to the grand finale. Now, you guys, I absolutely cannot believe how tall this tree is, first and foremost. Like it is up there. But secondly, you guys, look at these fruit. Now, I'm gonna go ahead and tell you now, if you don't have organza bags on your trees, my friends, I do not know what it is that you intend to do when birds come through and eat all of your fruit. So I just wanted to really just show you guys these massive fruit, and how one set of trees, which was our apple trees, and of course their early varieties, and our big peach tree, and even though we got one fruit off of it, our nectarine, and the list goes on, all of our other trees were devastated. These absolutely benefited. And when I say benefit, I mean benefited heavily from the cold. Look at that. Look at that. You guys, If you would have told me that this tree was going to put on this much fruit this year, I would have called you a lie to your face. I mean, to the point that I bought some little cheap stakes from Lowe's, and this tree pulled them right out the ground just due to the sheer weight. So I had to I had to get a cable and some stuff that I had around the house, a broomstick, stuck it in the ground, posted it up, and you can see the little funny lean that it has going on. But honestly, for that reason, I cannot wait to get these fruit off. But it would be a crying shame to let these fruit hang on here this long, drain this tree of its energy, and the fruit not be ripe. So we're just gonna hang on tight and just wait and see what this tree is gonna do. But it's just crazy to me that looking at all the trees that we planted on a whim and just randomly got this idea to start a page for growing trees, and 2 years later for this pear tree, we're already reaping the benefits of having these pears, you know. Now again, well, you guys don't know this, but this fig tree has been here as long as the big peach tree. So I planted this one over here, and I planted another one on the south side of the house, and everything that's not citrus on that side of the house burns to a crisp. It is so hot over there, and it just didn't like where it was. I should have planted it in the fall, but of course, that was earlier on when I really didn't know what I was doing. So make a long story short, I am just totally ecstatic. I'm just gonna show you guys one more time what we're looking at every single time we come over here to take out the trash and go to the side yard. Now, again, I know they're close in proximity. I know they're going to eventually lock hands forever. But I'll deal with that when that time comes. My biggest thing right now is getting them to a place where they harden off and seemingly go ahead and get to where they can produce year in, year out with no problems, with little to no help from myself. And that is the ultimate goal. I come out here, and of course I hit them with some organic fertilizer every once in a while. I compost all of my trees in place, the banana peels, potato skins, coffee grounds, you name it. That's why, as a matter of fact, that's why there's dirt right here, because I just had some Brussels sprouts in the refrigerator that ended up going bad. So I just came out here and I was like, well, you get some Brussels sprouts today, you know? So it's just one of those things. But one other thing that I have to show you guys before I get up out of here, and we were just speaking on hardening off. Let me show you how figs do it. So here's the brown, the brown, the brown, the brown, the green. But as you can see, it started all the way down here at that bottom, and it's working its way all the way up here. So that's what you want to see, man. I'm gonna let these guys get probably to about shoulder length right here. Well, shoulder length on me. Let me stand beside it to show you guys just how tall it is. It is massive. I'm 6'4". This guy's coming up on 5 feet. So what I'm gonna do is let it harden off all the way up to here, and I'm just gonna top it. Boom. Y'all didn't see that? Whoa, I don't know what that was. It just jumped off of there. But anyway, I'm gonna let it get up to right here. Boom, cut it back. That way we can go ahead and start seeing some lateral growth, so that this guy don't end up 30, 40 feet tall, dropping figs all over my driveway. So there's that. And one last thing, the biggest thing that I can help you guys understand is the fact that when I come out here to take the trash out, it smells so good, because these figs are starting to ripen up, and they're just really doing a damn thing. You know what I'm saying? So with that being said, I'm gonna go ahead and call it a day. I'm glad you guys could be here with me, and we're gonna go ahead and keep you updated on the figs and the pears. You guys stay tuned, because this harvest video is coming faster than Labor Day. I promise. I promise. I promise. I promise. Labor Day weekend, I think I'm gonna go ahead and get these pears off. I know I can let them stay on probably to the end of September if I wanted to, but I need to go ahead and pull these fruit off so that this tree can buckle back down and hopefully put on some new growth and harden off its new growth, so that we can go ahead and have more pears the following year. You guys, I didn't intend to talk as much as I did, but you guys know how that goes. I'm very, very enthusiastic about trees, and definitely keeping you guys updated on the fruit sets. So with that being said, you guys, I'm about to go on in here, take a shower, and get out of these sweaty clothes, and you guys have a blessed one. I'll be doing more updates throughout the up and coming week, because my semester is finally over. But you guys have a blessed one, and thanks for viewing. Later.